Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Lesley Briones, and I'm grateful to be your Harris County Commissioner. I am deeply energized to be here, not only as Commissioner, and we are in Precinct 4, but more importantly, as a mom of 3 little girls and as somebody who grew up a block from a park. And so many of my memories are tied up with that sense of community and place that occurs at places like Memorial Park. So together we are connecting places to people and people to places. We are connecting communities, and together we are building for the future to keep this region as competitive as possible, as future ready, and making sure we're preserving and protecting the environment in a way that enhances public safety. So I want to thank all 20 of our partners. If you represent one of our partners, could you please raise your hand? Thank you so much. And I would like to thank my Precinct 4 team, who is absolutely phenomenal. Would you please raise your hand? And I would especially like to thank Leah Shaw, our Chief Communications Officer, Luis Guajardo, who is our Director of Planning, Paulina Diaz, our CFO, Freddie Guerra, our Director of Government Affairs, and there are so many of our Precinct 4 team members here today. And I'm incredibly proud that we have 407 team members working all day, every day to serve our precinct. So thank you for your partnership and for helping to drive everything forward. To me, this is all about leverage. Together, we are going to accomplish $170 million worth of infrastructure work, $170 million in 32 projects across Precinct 4. Precinct 4 is putting in $88 million, and the 20 partners are putting in $82 million. I believe government is a small piece of the solution, and government must work with the community, for the community, and do things in partnership. And this is a prime example of just how much more we will achieve together. And again, to me, the why behind this all is to make sure we're connecting our community, improving mobility throughout the precinct, improving the connectivity, always thinking of flood mitigation as we are doing all of this. And to me, public safety, my #1 issue. How are we improving the safety of our roads, intersections, and the connections? Together with this $170 million, we will achieve and build 200 Metro bus shelters, and we will hear from our chair momentarily, 200 Metro bus shelters, 14 trail connection projects, 8 Brays Bayou undercrossing, 8 street intersections and sidewalk projects, 6 roadway drainage projects, 2 spark parks, 3 community parks, and 1 pedestrian promenade. And I'm happy that we together will be serving people across the entire precinct. These 20 partners, I will not name all of them, but in terms of the geographic diversity and the diversity of the communities they represent, working from everyone from the International Management District to Brookshire Katy Drainage District to Mission Bend to West Trace District to the Energy Corridor to Harris Waller County Mud 4 and beyond. The Houston Parks Board has been critical, and multiple projects will be in partnership, and we will hear from our wonderful CEO in just a second, Beth White. So not only will we serve people across the precinct, but I'm also very proud to say in doing so, we are also pushing equity throughout the region. Specifically, 26 out of the 32 projects are in medium to high SVI, Social Vulnerability Index areas. So again, we're making sure that our entire community is thriving and that together we are all rising. Why did we choose this particular place to be in? Well, #1, we are in Precinct 4, and I'm so proud to have the crown jewel of Harris County in Precinct 4. I am very proud as a native Texan that our Memorial Park is twice the size of Central Park, so everything's always bigger in Texas. One of the projects will be connecting Memorial Park to the Buffalo Bayou Park. So many of you here have been on the front lines for years, planning, raising the funds, and we are thrilled to be contributing the 8.1 million that will help get this project started and across the finish line. It will be game-changing for the region to be able to connect folks from the east side of town to the west side of town, from downtown to Memorial Park, and making sure we're doing it in a way that keeps us and our families safe while they're being connected. So I really just think that'll be game-changing, and I'm thrilled. So taking a step back, I look forward to seeing the progress we make together over the next 5 years. I'm thrilled to be leveraging your expertise, leadership, and time. My team and I are extremely grateful, and we look forward to these investments that we know will serve generations to come. And I am so proud and honored to introduce our next speaker, Beth White, our president and CEO of the Houston Parks Board.
Thank you so much, Commissioner Briones. It is thrilling to be part of this momentous occasion as we celebrate the projects that you and your team have chosen as part of your Places for People initiative. We are a not-for-profit organization that creates, improves, protects, and advocates for parks for everyone. Our vision, which we share with Commissioner Briones, is to create an interconnected network trails to build a more resilient Houston and Harris County. We believe that public-private partnerships play a pivotal role in green space development in Harris County by bringing together the strengths and resources of both sectors to create, enhance, and maintain vibrant green spaces that benefit the entire community. These partnerships are essential for addressing the growing demand for green spaces in a rapidly urbanizing county, while ensuring that these spaces are responsive to our region's diverse population. By strategically filling key gaps in our park network, we work to ensure that everyone in Harris County has access to quality green space, regardless of their neighborhood. The generous support from Precinct 4 will go towards 3 priority programs at Houston Parks Board. First, as you heard from Commissioner Briones, we will build on BioGreenways, a 150-mile network of regional parks and trails that we've been building for the last decade. And we will address one of the most important gaps in our system, the Buffalo BioGreenway connector. Commissioner Briones' generous support, as she said, will kickstart this project. We've been quietly working, buying up land, creating the easements, and now we can really move forward in creating a safe connection between 2 of Houston's most popular green spaces, here Memorial Park and the beautiful Buffalo Biopark. We will also improve safety along the Braze BioGreenway. This popular greenway is used by thousands of people, and with the support of Precinct 4, we will be able to construct 4 underpasses on trail segments in Meyer. Adding to improvements recently completed by Harris County Flood Control, these underpasses will provide safer options for pedestrians. Also on Braze BioGreenway, we'll be able to continue making progress on a significant segment from US 59 I-69 west to Archbishop Fiorenza Park, including a new pedestrian bridge that will connect several communities in the precinct. Next, we are upgrading 3 neighborhood parks in Precinct 4, Tanglewild, Brayburn Glen, and Briar Bend Parks. Precinct 4's contribution to the completion of these projects, which are part of Mayor Turner's 50-50 Park Partners initiative, shows the power of public-private partnerships and also intergovernmental partnerships that are so critical to the vitality of our region. With support from Commissioner Briones, these 3 parks will have meaningful improvements completed before the end of this calendar year. So we look forward to having everybody at the next 16 ribbon cuttings, but those 3 will be very special. And lastly, with support from the precinct, we will move forward on the design of a 4-mile trail that will connect Braze BioGreenway to Keegan's Bio through the A-Leaf neighborhood. This future A-Leaf trail will allow expanded access to our BioGreenway system for this diverse community. We want to express our deep appreciation to Commissioner Briones for this incredible support and thank her for hitting the ground running from the moment you walked into office, looking at the precinct holistically and seeking partnerships. And today is a great celebration of that. I'd also like to thank the Board of Directors of Houston Parks Board, especially those in attendance. I see our chairman, Baron Wallace, Kristen Garcia Blomquist. Oh, there you are. And I'd like to also ask our hardworking staff to raise your hands. This is an amazing team of board and staff, and we could not get it done without them. So thank you again. We look forward to working together and with our dedicated partners and work tirelessly to make Harris County a shining example of urban park excellence and connectivity. Thank you.
Thank you, Beth. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sanjay Rambhadran. I'm the chairman of the board of directors of the Metropolitan Transit Authority of Harris County, otherwise called Houston Metro. At Metro, our mission is to provide safe, reliable, frequent, accessible, equitable, and friendly public transportation services to a 1,300 square mile service area within the greater Houston region. We take great pride in this collaborative partnership with Harris County Precinct 4 and Commissioner Briones, because the Places for People initiative will help us accomplish our goal. Commissioner Briones and her team recognize the intrinsic value that transit brings and understand that building strategic, sustainable, and sensible infrastructure lays the foundation that will benefit the region for a long time to come. This collaboration will allow us to leverage infrastructure dollars and build opportunities that otherwise would have been outside of our grasp through our solitary endeavors. Together, we truly can do more than what we can do by ourselves. This effort, People for Places and Metro, will put in upwards of $6 million in investment towards enhancing Metro bus shelters, which will benefit the community right away. Over the last couple of years, through Metro's Universal Accessibility Initiative, we have upgraded bus pads and sidewalks at over 4,000 bus stops. And by the end of the year, we would have done that at over 5,000 bus stops. So this is the logical next step, is to bring shelters to these bus stops. And who knows, we may even have solar-powered fans at some of these shelters. We're working on a prototype because we know in Houston it gets hot and we got to make sure we make it comfortable for our customers. With the completion of this project and Metro Next project, let's imagine what the future of Houston and Harris County could be. A region where our job centers and business districts, schools and universities, parks and recreational facilities, health clinics and hospitals are all connected by safe, reliable, frequent, predictable, accessible, equitable, multimodal public transportation options. That is the future that the residents of Houston and Harris County are hungry for, and we are committed to delivering that in partnership with Precinct 4 as well. We hope that this project serves as a preview of the future of Precinct 4, an embodiment of community investment, enhanced opportunities for every resident, and an unwavering commitment to forging an inclusive community with equal opportunities for everyone. Thank you, Commissioner Briones and Harris County Precinct 4 for this partnership. We want to thank you not just for this partnership, but for your steadfast support of Metro and our initiatives, and for your commitment to your community and your constituents. This is just the beginning. We anticipate the continuance of this partnership, and we look forward to building on this partnership so that we can all look for a better future that we've all been waiting for a long time. So thank you very much for having me here, and we look forward to continuing the partnership. With that, over to my friend Elijah Williams.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. Sanjay is my Texas Lyceum brother. I've known him for a decade plus, and I could not be more proud how you are leading Metro and how you were driving equity and opportunity throughout the region. So thank you for your leadership. And now another sibling from the American Leadership Forum, ALF, we have Elijah Williams, who is the Executive Director of the Energy Corridor District. So Mr. Williams.
Good morning. It's always tough to follow Sanjay, I tell you that. But really great to be here with you all today. My name is Elijah Williams. I'm the Executive Director of the Energy Corridor, which is one of Houston's most critical economic hubs, business districts within this city and region. A big thank you to Commissioner Briones for your leadership, to the Precinct 4 team for all your partnership here in just maybe 8 or 9 months. So you guys are off to an excellent start. The Energy Corridor District is proud to partner with Commissioner Briones and the Precinct 4 team to deliver a project, a $9 million multimodal first mile, last mile connectivity project to the Energy Corridor that closes some significant gaps for us. And this is a project that will benefit people all across Precinct 4, as well as the Houston-Harris County region. We share a common vision of connecting thriving communities through strategic and sustainable mobility projects. The district's Park Row, North Dairy Ashford multimodal connectivity project represents critical transportation improvements at intersections listed on the high injury network, 2 specifically. As well as provides infrastructure to access trails, schools, transit, employment, and housing. The project represents a commitment by the Energy Corridor, as well as Harris County Precinct 4, to create connections that support local and regional multimodal transportation options for all, and providing a safer environment for vehicular traffic, pedestrians, and cyclists to coexist. Specifically, the Park Row, North Dairy Ashford multimodal connectivity project will provide interconnected side paths that will span almost 4 miles, starting at State Highway 6, continuing east down Park Row, hitting Eldridge Parkway, and then continuing sort of southeast down North Dairy Ashford to Memorial Drive, which will ultimately connect up Stafford High School and several major employers. The project will close, as I said earlier, some major gaps between Terry Hershey Trail as well as the Addicks Dam Creek Trail, just on opposite sides of Eldridge Parkway. There is no safe way to access that trail. This is a critical and foundational step to ensuring the future success of regional trail connectivity in this particular part of the county, and opens the door to some significant projects going eastward towards White Oak Bayou. The district's project is also a foundational step in providing first and last mile connectivity in support of Metro's joint development, transit-oriented development project at the Addicks Park and Ride, which will be a future regional transit hub. It's a project that we're very excited about, and we think it's a project that can be a major game changer for the region, and definitely Precinct 4 as you look westward, in terms of connecting people again to transit and jobs. With that said, just want to thank the commissioner again. We appreciate the opportunity to be here. We appreciate the opportunity to partner with you. We look forward to your continued leadership in the partnership of the Precinct 4 team as we work to benefit all residents across Precinct 4 in the Houston-Harris County region. So, thank you.
Thank you so much, Elijah. Can we please give another round of applause to the amazing Precinct 4 team members? I am incredibly grateful. Thank you for your rigor and your commitment to the people of Harris County. Thank you again to our partners. We are all in working together on these projects to make sure we're maximizing the utility, the opportunity, and the progress that each of them brings. Each project, we selected these because they were filled with promise with regard to public safety, promise with regard to connectivity, promise with regard to the environmental and economic impact. These are win-win-wins that together we will deliver, and know that my team and I are always here to serve. And I last want to thank the most important group of people, which are the people of Harris County, who have all given us this opportunity, as we will engage them fully to make sure the projects we are delivering are working for them and are meeting what they and their families need. And so together, I look forward to investing this $170 million, which will have a generational impact and continue making Harris County one of the best places in the world. So thank you again, and Places for People, I look forward to seeing this become a reality. Thank you so very much.